You can explore with me the true location of the lumbar weight-bearing spine. Remember, when you place a hand on both sides of your abdomen, your lumbar spine is halfway between your two hands. And when you place a hand on your abdomen at the front and one at your lower back, then halfway between your two hands is where the weight-bearing vertebrae are, at your center. And all the viscera of your abdomen, organs, musculature, anchoring fibers of the diaphragm and so forth, are nestled around your spine at that point, filling out the rest of the cylinder shape of your torso. Now, exploring our range of movement here. Firstly, we can exaggerate the forward curve of the lumbar spine. Check with a hand on your lower back. Can you feel that curve now? There are flow-on effects on the rest of your body. So if you check in with your spine at the thoracic, the backwards curve has been now straightened out and your whole chest is kind of heaved up. You may now be feeling some of that tension through your lower and lower back now. So return to a more neutral, central balance just for relief. And notice, did your contact with the seat or bench change with just that kind of release? Let's try it too in standing. Now it's hard to miss the tightness in your legs and at the floor. Weight has probably shifted back to your heels. This is just one of the movements available for you to choose in the moment. However, since you are no longer using core support, this is not so useful or healthy as a set position or an habitual way of responding to just standing or sitting. And so, still standing, refresh your awareness of that central core-like nature of your spine, all the way from under the center of your skull to the tailbone. And notice how your balance is coming through your middle now. Your knees and ankles may have softened a little, and your contact with the floor becomes more even over your feet. Have a seat and check in again. When you use that thought about the central nature of your whole spine, how does your contact with the bench change? You can go back and forth between the two, over-curved to neutral balance, over-curved to neutral again. It's through comparing that we learn and refine the skill of measuring and controlling that difference and that level of tension. And now with slumped. When the lumbar curves to the back side, the chest falls forward and down, and now the thoracic curve is overdone. Your abdomen might be feeling a bit squashed and your shoulder joints moving down and forward. Once again, you do that thinking, become aware, refresh your idea about that central core of support that your spine provides, all the way from the top of the spine where it meets your head, behind your top teeth, and all the way down to the seat, with its full length and its natural curves. And ask yourself, am I now just as wide across my front as I am across my back? This is yet another aspect of being in a neutral balance.